This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we're talking first about Hitman Holla, but first, let's get into this. Follow BRIXXYART for a chance to buy the new Nicki Minaj birthday painting. BRIXXYART, Instagram, in the description below. So Hitman Holla, this is like a weird story. So do you remember him crying on the internet? I would have cried too. If I'm in love with somebody and I'm not home and some dudes run up in the crib and you know you could have lost her, that's devastating, right? But I'm thinking like, okay, you know, he's in the entertainment industry. He knows you got to be on point. This is someone that just like knew who he was, knew how to get in the house and everything. But then this happens. It's sorry to be a little insensitive here because I am very sensitive. Like I felt for him when someone we all love people, and if something happens like that, you know, it takes you to another place. I wouldn't have cried on Twitter, but I get it. You know, he was doing an update, it got emotional. Anyways, not even like a month and a half later, we're getting this explicit tape leaked with him and his girl. Like, dude, are you trying to get hot out here? And then you put up going on tour. You're going on tour with Nick Cannon next year, right? But it's like, yo, caught me slipping once. Okay, so what? I'm only clear this one thing up. Cinnamon in my close friends. She knew every female I had in there. We're talking about close friends on Instagram. You could put close friends and share certain things with certain people. She knew every female I had in there. 30 of them. She greenlight anything I post. Like, let's not act dumb. Somebody screen recorded my close friends November 5th. Our anniversary, that's when I posted them videos. Not tripping. I guess it's like a, you know, basically like a hub tape, right? I'm not going to watch that. And then, but girls are reacting like, oh, I see why you call him Hitman. Like, you know, it's like, first of all, why are you sharing that with people? And you didn't think it was going to get out. Now you all shocked it got out. Get out of here. And he said, oh, good. Then he said, all good. What works in me and Cinnamon relationship might not work for y'all. But that's okay. But understand, I don't care what y'all do. Okay, cool. But why are you even reacting to it then? It doesn't matter, right? If you don't care, if this is what you want, go get an OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, this is what, and then he said, I would never disrespect my girl, post something she didn't agree to, blah, 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 blah. Yo, man, I'm going to tell you this. This is careless. If you care about it leaking out, you shouldn't have leaked it at all, right? It makes me think you're not on point. And if you're not on point, that's why dudes ran up in the crib. You don't got it locked up like a fortress. If my girl's home alone, you better believe it's a fortress. You're going to get through. If someone's trying to get inside, you're going to have 2 warnings before it even happens, you know, so you can be prepared, you know. I don't know, man. You know, just, am I wrong? Doesn't add up. So Freddie Gibbs reacts to getting washed like with his face like a mop in Miami. He was getting, you know, salt sprinkled on his steak and got tenderized in Prime 112. Now, doesn't matter. Even if he got slapped around, it ain't going to show any marks. To show marks, you got to get in a real fight, you know? This was probably a slap-up embarrassment session done by Jim Jones, the Goonies, on Freddie Gibbs, okay? Freddie Gibbs put out a little video saying, yo, it's Rabbit, man. It's me, man. It's me. You weren't going to get totally washed in a nice restaurant like that. Just get slapped around a little bit. That's all. It's embarrassing enough to get touched. As a rapper, I see. If it was like someone like academics or something, that's not gangster to me. But Freddie Gibbs is a vice lord, you know? And I like Freddie Gibbs. I think him and Jim Jones are one of the better rappers out right now. Let's just be honest, right? But Freddie Gibbs be trolling Jim Jones. What'd you think? You know, Jim Jones walks in. If he has people with him, he's going to feel a little extra tough. And, you know, you might only have 2 people with you, and he might have 4. And he might feel a little tough that night. I saw him and Jim Jones and Hitmaker went to the studio. right after that. Freddie Gibbs put up going on tour. Hitmaker, aka Young Berg, and Jim Jones go to studio, and he's like, "This is one of them ones." Nah, it's not. It's a sample that everyone's used back in the days. Hitmaker's getting, I'm gonna be honest, he's just going for straight hits from the 90s and early 2000s now. And he's a good producer, don't get me wrong. I've seen him produce, okay? But he's going for cheat codes right now. I'm just being honest. And he's more talented than that. It's actually me giving him a compliment right now. Like, he's more talented than going for the cheat code records. But I get that those, maybe he just gives those to people he doesn't really, he knows they ain't going to sell like that, like French Montana and Jim Jones. Drewski's funny, man. He said, "Lady, this y'all king," and he's getting a facial. Pause. I wouldn't put that out there. Then we got the Stallion. Okay, of course she has to react to the court case yesterday. There was a lot introduced that takes away from her story. But you know what? We're not going to know the truth until January, until this goes to trial, because then her best friend's going to have to take the stand. The bodyguard's going to have to take the stand. Meg's going to take the stand. Tory's going to take the stand. And then you're going to be able to process all their stories with the evidence. So Meg's trying to bring it back to that first narrative she put out when she let the world know that Tory Lanez popped her, right? Everyone felt for her. Everybody didn't mess with Tory Lanez anymore. Now, she said, like, I've been shot in the focus to some of these headlines are dismissing that I was attacked with and she didn't spell weapon right, W-E-P-O-N, while I was unarmed, and trying to paint it as a catfight between friends. Why do I have to relive this with everyone on the internet? You have to relive it because you took it to trial. You wanted to go to trial. You wanted to press charges. So you're going to have to relive it until it's settled, because the court system wants to know the truth and the people want to know the truth at this point, right? Don't blogs, journalists have accurate, credible sources? No, because there's 3-4 different stories going on. There is nothing credible about this. It's a he say, she say until we see this go to trial. Or is it just like a new, I got paid to post this, heard out there? Everyone in the comments on this post she did on the blogs is like, yo, we doubt your story now. She should, I don't know, man. Like, if she wasn't totally accurate, I'm sure, like, listen, I believe that everybody had a little guilt in that car. Her friend, her, Tory, the bodyguard, right? But, like, get this, like, I can understand you got to go hard with one side of the story, but, like, just tell the truth. Everyone in that car needs to just tell the truth and be done with this. Meg's also in court with the guy who put her on, that put millions of dollars behind her, trying to get out of his contract, but he put her on. Carl Crawford. I mean, it's just like, come on, man. I feel bad for Meg. Don't get me wrong. Like, her mom passed and everything. Like, I feel bad for her. I do. I'm happy she's successful. But all this is, like, getting into some, like, drama that's just, like, getting carried away. Anyways. Crazy. It's crazy out here, man. These are 3 crazy stories. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll check you guys in the next one. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. Follow BRIXXYART for a chance to buy the new Nicki Minaj birthday painting. BRIXXYART. Instagram in the description below.